So before we dive into our DAW, I just wanted to discuss one concept with you guys so that you understand where a lot of these effects come from, because understanding this kind of makes it easier to pick up on where the different controls and terminology comes from. So you'll see in your DAWs a whole bunch of different effects that fall into different categories that can be a little bit overwhelming. But realize that pretty much every single effect that you have is made up by one or combination of factors. And there are some exceptions, but predominantly it's going to fall into time, pitch or frequency, and amplitude. So there's a couple of things that you can remember or familiarize yourself with around those three concepts. Time, you're going to have milliseconds, for example. You'll talk about buffers, which is, basically delays and so on and so on, all working in that sort of realm of time. Even sample rates would work in time as well. Then amplitude, from something like bit rate, which is essentially you're talking about the amplitude of a wave, to volume, drive. Distortions derived through exceeding amplitude of a specific circuit or driving the amplitude past that. So pitch, frequency, EQs derived from amplitude and frequency being boosted in a specific frequency. All these effects kind of are all derived around those three concepts, bar a few exceptions. So try and familiarize yourself with that, the terminology that comes with that. And it also just kind of makes it easier to understand how a lot of these effects are working. I do find that it is helpful to understand the sort of background of how these effects are caused, to easier kind of pick them up. When you're looking at different choruses, for example, from different manufacturers, they all have slight little nuances that are different to the other ones. So if you have that core understanding of how they work, it makes it a lot easier to pick these things up. Right, so I'm going to move on and dive into the DAW. We'll check out some plugins in the next video. Catch you in a sec.
Thanks everybody for watching, commenting and indeed liking. We really do appreciate all the support we get here on our Sonic Academy YouTube channel. So if you found this video super useful, please, we'd love you to hit the subscribe button. We update the YouTube channel every week with new content. And if you want to watch some more relevant content, just click on the videos beside me.